Now we need to switch to English, guys, because Polish is our native language here. It's kind of weird to speak English when we can speak Polish, but yeah, the podcast is in Polish.
That we're in Poland right now.
We are.
So that's double that we supposed to speak in Polish.
Yeah, a lot of people say that in Poland you speak Polish. You should.
Yeah, that's
We're not gonna go there. No. But guys, I'm alone today, so one word of explanation, because Jordan, the co-host of the podcast, is actually in Oslo right now. I'm in Warsaw, and the studio is in Stockholm. So the situation is very complicated. But guys, I promise Jordan will be back at the podcast, but we also want to do some content, create some content separate, because, yeah, Jordan is in Oslo working with Blue Jello, and I have a lot of time, so I don't like to waste the time. So here we are, Suit Yourself on tour in Warsaw, in workshop of one of, I think, the most well-known brand in menswear, I think. A lot of menswear guys actually know this name.
Sartolane.
Sartolane. Nobody actually knows how to pronounce it. But we're here with Mateusz Łohutko, the founder.
Yeah, co-founder.
Co-founder.
Yeah, because back then when we started with Marcin, there was two of us.
Yeah, I remember. We met at PT. It was a long time ago. I think my first PT.
Yeah, but back then I was not with Marcin. He was still doing something in Warsaw, but he was...
Who was the guy at the train? Because I remember there was...
Yeah, it was Broda.
Broda,
yeah.
beard. In
beard,
Polish,
yeah. Because
but he didn't have a beard.
Back then, yeah, he had, but like a small one.
Okay.
Because right now he's like kind of impressive.
So he got the nickname now.
Yes, that's that.
Okay, but how it even started? Because you started with bags, and you are still here with a lot of bags. But I think the main focus is on belts right now.
Right now, yes, because belts are easier to sell. From that perspective, it's a very good entry-level product, and due to the fact that like menswear is changing,
exactly.
So it's being more and more casual and more specific. Like everyone wants to have their own style, and you can have 20 belts.
Yeah, you can, because they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, they are affordable. It's doable. But to have like 10 bags, it's especially if you want to have them in like a reasonable quality, it's like kind of investment. Like you have to spend like a lot of money to do that.
Yeah, like 400 euros for a bag or something.
That's a starting point to have something decent.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in many brands, if you start to look at the components on the leather and so on, and you see that there is something for 300 euros, and it's like, it's not acceptable from like
the quality.
Yes,
I mean, yeah, but because you know a lot about it, but for a lot of people, just even those bags for 100 euros,
sure,
they are pretty okay.
Yeah, I get it.
But I wouldn't expect the best quality, and sometimes it's not even leather.
Oh, right now there is a huge problem with the leather, especially with leather, with the suede. Like,
why with suede?
Because to have a suede, you have to have like the top grain. So if you have
but you cut the first layer, and then you get the suede. So it's harder to get suede, not the leather with the top finish.
Because the balance changed.
Balance.
Yeah, because in last 20 years, and especially in last 2, you have way more demand on a suede than on the top layers. So yes, and you have the lower quality.
I wonder why, even, because it's more.
Is
it cheaper?
Yeah, it is.
It is cheaper?
Because if you
more casual.
If you want to have like reasonable quality suede, right now you pay like 35 euros per square meter, and if you have want to have like a reasonable quality leather from the same origins, same tannery and so on, you'll probably pay 70, so double the price.
So I guess that it's just cheaper, and the price of, for example, shoes is the same usually.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
And there is the second problem with the suede right now, because back then, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, the leather was split like once. So you have like the leather which has like 4 millimeters thick, and it was like cut once.
Yeah.
So you have 2 layers. But right now it could be cut.
Aha, so you got 2 layers and you have like 2 pieces that you can use.
Yeah, in
and
this
right now you can
get-
have multiple. even.
Yes.
So the leather is thinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's way easier, for example, to buy.
But it's less durable.
Oh, of course it is. Like it's completely different thing.
But you know what? You can actually sell it using words like very soft,
Yes.
unlined,
That's-
unconstructed.
That's
Oh, okay.
that's the way. That's the way. So, if, for example,
That's interesting.
and
I
you
never
have
thought about it.
one more thing that looks like a suede, and it looks like a suede, but it's not a suede. No. Nubuk is like
Interesting stuff. We're
Nubuk
learning
is
here.
the top grain,
Yeah.
but it's very open. It's very soft and open. It's like without for the argument. It's the softest top grain leather as full grain leather as it.
So
But
it's less durable. It's more sensitive for weather conditions.
yes, but you have
Nubuk, really? I thought that Nubuk is actually better than suede.
yeah, it is from the durability perspective. Yes, but there is something called reverse calf. So you have like the top grain leather, for example, or like the top layer, let's say, and it's another way around.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's
like
from
my gloves, for example. It's just
Yes.
the inner side.
and it's very good, for example, for the unlined shoes like loafers. It's the perfect leather for this use because it's the same durability if we're talking about the stretching as this top layer. And you have this suede feeling because it looks like a suede because from this perspective it is a suede.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but it's expensive.
Yes.
The same price as regular leather.
Or even more.
Okay.
Because in many cases it's not so popular. So if you don't have a scale in this kind of product, there are many Italian tanneries that sell like this good quality, this top layer
Reverse suede.
for like the normal leather for 70 euro, but the reverse calf is like 85, for example,
Oh, really?
because it's not so popular.
But yeah, it seems that it's the same, just reversed. But okay, so
No. In this case, they have to.
guys, I
Protect
mean, this is
both sides.
nerdy information, very technical.
Yeah.
So like, don't go away, because we are gonna cover also some less technical stuff.
It will not be in the teaser.
No, it won't be in the teaser. But yeah, but why you even started with the bags? Well, what was the idea?
yeah.
Tell me from the beginning, because we met like it was the very beginning of Sartolane. I
It was
remember.
like 10 years ago, probably.
Yeah, I think I got one bag, and yeah, actually I gave back you the bag because you wanted to show how you can actually restore the bag, but my bag was
Kind of in a good
perfect condition.
Yeah. Because that's one of the things that we still do. Like we can like repair almost anything that would happen to it. Like in some cases, it's not reasonable or feasible from the economic perspective, but from the technical perspective, more or less we can do anything.
So would you say that the not policy but the idea for Sartolane was to offer a good quality, best quality?
Yeah, like that was
the beginning?
Yes, that was the idea. Because my problem was that I was trying to buy a bag, and I was unable to do that because
so very
the price.
similar like Scolane. I wanted to have cream flannel Western shirts, but I couldn't find any.
I found one,
Bag?
but it was Burberry, and it was like 8,000 zlotys, like 2,000 euro.
Oh, that's expensive for a bag.
Yes, and it was 12 or 13 years ago. So like it's
You
even
could
more.
you could buy a scooter for that, I guess.
Yes.
Back then.
Yes. So it was like the proper money, and so I decided, maybe it's the thing to explore. And before I had 2 companies that were in apparel industry, let's say. So
what was that?
yeah, we were making like the clothing. For example, when the Legia Warszawa was
the Warsaw Football Club.
was opening the stadium, we were making some things for them for the opening.
You mean
the
like
t-shirts.
company clothing
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
things like
printing,
that. Yes.
Printed shirts.
Yes. Anything like it was possible to do. That
But
was the one
there
thing.
are a lot of brands offering this.
Yeah, but back then it was it was 15 years ago. So that is one thing, and the second
Interesting. I didn't know that.
thing, yeah, it was.
But you
lots of
left
business.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
And the second thing we had, we had streetwear company.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
Streetwear now is
it was,
back in.
yes, but it was like streetwear is very wide.
Exactly.
So it was on this second range of the streetwear, like
Very niche, maybe.
not niche, rather like hip hop and graffiti.
I actually wanted to say that maybe streetwear like skate shops because
Yes,
when I was maybe I don't know 12, I guess 12. I also wanted to be skate, but I was just pretending. I never had any skateboard. But actually, in Sweden, a lot of menswear guys. Shout out to Erik and Olof. They actually were skaters. They are still skating.
That's very good. Like
And even Vans, they have loafers. Did you know that Vans they offer loafers right now? Like every brand wants to have loafers because loafers with white socks is
it's like the shoe right now.
The shoe,
like,
exactly.
The shoe,
New
like
Balance, they have also loafers, but Vans also have loafers.
But
So you can even skate in proper loafers. I mean, they are not so proper, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the quality and good price.
Yeah, that was that's the great description. We were on this like the first wave of brands that were cutting the middleman. That was the idea that we will not have like the distribution made by someone else.
Okay.
So that was the one thing.
Direct sales.
Yeah.
Without any...
DTC, direct to consumer. Yeah.
Okay.
And right now it's even funnier because we were in the first wave we cut the middleman off, and right now we cut the second one because
supplier.
Also. Yes, because we have like our own workshop. So
the workshop. Just don't cut the customers.
Yeah, no. For now, I don't think that's feasible, right?
No, you still need to have them.
Yeah. So.
Okay, but that's interesting. And a lot of bags. Guys, if you're watching us on Spotify or YouTube, because guys, if you have Spotify, the Swedish, the proper, and the first one app, Spotify, the podcast app that actually have video, you can also see this precious Weekender yellow grain leather bag nice. And this portfolio for computer. Yeah. But it's also something that I, for example, noticed that in Sweden, in Stockholm, a lot of guys that start their university, they buy a bag for computer.
Yeah.
Leather bag. I wonder if it's like this in Poland, that, for example, they want to be, we give finance bros, the university, financial university guys, they usually wear finance bro vests, they dress in chinos, and they go around with this leather bag. I wonder if it's the case in Poland, but I don't think so. I was studying at Kuzmiński University, one of the best finance universities in Poland, but I think I was the only one wearing even jackets.
Yeah, me too. And I was on the Warsaw School of Economics.
So two of those. Yeah,
so
one.
We have like the reasonable sample of this trend back then. So no. But right now, when we see that someone is buying like bag from us from Poland, usually it's a lawyer or a doctor. That's like two most popular things, and you always see that because they always want the invoice to.
Okay, I understand. To have it as a cost, expense. Yeah, exactly. So, do you sell a lot in Scandinavia? Belts.
It's not our main market. No, like we sell like reasonable amount to Sweden and Denmark.
Mm-hmm. I wonder they have their own brands. I know Baron, for example, in Stockholm.
And like the main market right now for us, it's France.
France?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Germany, UK, and States. United States.
So how the brand evolved? When did you start with belts? Because right now the focus is on belts and
Serious?
Yeah.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah,
I thought
like
that-
we had some belts before, but like the pressure to make belts was like last 5 years.
Because there were not so many thin belts. I'm wearing, guys. I'm wearing
like-
Sartolane belt.
Yeah, and
green
that
polished
belt-
leather.
That belt is like the concept of that belt in our case.
1 inch.
Yeah, it's like it has 5 years, and even we're thinking about making some kind of anniversary of like
Come back,
Yeah,
like a special limited edition. That would be
yes,
cool.
yeah, we are thinking about something to celebrate that the concept of the 1 inch belt is like for 5 years with us. So
Yeah, but it's interesting because a lot of belts, for example, at Loke store, they are very thick.
yes.
And
It's even funnier than that. Like last week, we had a visit from one of like huge Italian buckle manufacturer, and
Here in Warsaw.
Yeah, here, yeah, and they were surprised that we are selling that their men's belt, because from their perspective, like 25 millimeters
Yeah,
or 20.
it's for women.
Yes, and they were like, oh, that's interesting.
But it's funny because once I sold a bag on something like, eBay, a used bag, and I forgot to take out the cream belt. And the guy, a Swedish guy, wrote to me, "There is one female belt here." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's just mine." Yeah, but it's interesting because it was very niche to have thin belts and to have, for example, cowboy belts, because it's something that in reasonable price. Because we have brands like, for example, Silver Ostrich, and you can even spend 1,000 euros for a belt.
Yeah,
which is crazy, because how many belts you can have like that. And the fashion is changing, even like you said. But also one thing, do you remember that when we were at PT for the first time, or one of the first times, actually nobody wore belts.
Yes.
Side adjusters was the thing. And now, actually,
everything changed.
you should be happy that the trends changed, because a lot of people want to wear belts. For me, a belt is some kind of accessory. It's like jewelry even.
Yeah, because in men's case, you don't have many options for jewelry. No. So like the belt, watch, and probably maybe something.
I
like
had
that,
a family ring.
Yeah.
And
So you have
also a lot of people think that I'm married.
So you have more or less 3 things that you can carry on you.
Yeah, exactly.
So without any like stigma, because probably there are other options, but like socially accepted.
A belt.
Belt. Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Still 25 millimeters or even 20, like could be like maybe something is going on. Like maybe like.
I mean, it's not the case in Sweden. A lot of people wear thinner belts, and for example, for Hollywood trousers, like I have, for example, today, it just looks good.
It's even funnier than that. From my perspective, I remember when we made an experiment with the 1 inch belts, and I think that we sold a couple of thousands.
Really? Because
to the moment that I start wearing one. So I think that we could sell like 2,000-3,000 of 1 inch belts, and then I decided, I think that it's grown on me. Like I saw them so many times that I think that it's okay.
I mean, for me,
it took a while,
It never was
2.5, maybe 3 years. 3 years.
Just maybe with jeans, then you need to have something like a regular size. Then you have this. Do we have the belt here somewhere? Yeah. I mean, there's the belt that is very thin by the close to the buckle, and then it goes thicker.
Spreading,
Thicker. So because, for example, in those trousers, you can choose what kind of width you want to have, but in jeans, it's just a regular.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now you have bags, you have portfolios, also something that a lot of men sometimes needs, small bags.
I know, that one is a wash bag.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's not finished, but from that perspective, it's a wash bag, and to like small.
I thought that it's the
pouch.
media. Okay. But this is actually too big, for example, for me, because for me, I needed to have something, for example, for summer. Because during winter, when it's colder, you have a jacket. You can put your
lots
phone
of
here.
pockets.
A lot of pockets, and cuts right now are more loose, not so slim fit like 10 years ago. So you can actually, those pockets are very useful. But when in the summer you have just trousers and you don't want to have your phone in the pocket, because phones are also kind of big if you have big iPhone. So then you can have something like that.
Yeah, and we have some similar product to that.
Yeah, media
Tech kit.
tech kit.
Yeah.
Tech kit. But it's also something that a lot of guys wouldn't wear. I mean,
Yes.
here I wear, and
Yes.
nobody says that that it's very feminine.
Yeah, but
But it's very useful actually, because
it's way easier to carry things around. Like that's the main purpose of like most of our
but nice.
products.
There are not so many products like that on the market. This one, you say that this how you call it? Pouch. Okay, it's some kind of like A5 maybe.
Yeah.
A bit bigger size pouch, very soft, grain leather, and with this belt
and there's-
strap to wear it around your wrist.
Beautiful Polish word for that.
Yeah, but it's a bit negative. So we're not gonna use those words here. But a lot of cool stuff. And do you have some kind? Wait, I'm prepared here actually. So I have
Okay.
Cold core values actually, and it's made in Poland. Everything.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
And the belts also here.
Yes. Not here. The sound
But
belts,
also-
yes,
But also
like,
in
we
Poland.
have like
So it's cool that it's still made in Europe.
yes. It's kind of hard to do right now.
But leather is not Polish.
No,
I
because
don't
it's
even know I don't know anything about leathers. Are some countries are better than others? Or
yes.
Italy?
No.
No.
And in Italy, you can buy like anything you want, any quality you want, because there are so many Italian tanneries that you can. It's a huge market. Even when you go for to Linapelle, like the biggest
Expo.
Yeah. So you have like 350 Italian tanneries. So you could. There is everything you want. But personally, the thing like this one is a French leather.
They own.
Yeah. So the French like concentrated on it, just the top of the market. They like.
And this is a top of the market, and it was, and you buy a leather in yellow or just
Yeah. We could. In this case, we bought the leather that they're making, and it was the yellow one, the orange, and this dark green.
Is it green?
Yeah, it is, but it's dark one, like
A British racing green, maybe even darker.
And they call it tuya.
Tuya.
Yeah, so it's like proper, very dark green.
So this is for products, like cosmetics.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's why the inside is synthetic.
Yeah, but this is like the small one. The small one, and I have one in my car. Like it's always packed to have like all the things.
So
that
you
possibly need.
test those products by yourself.
Yeah. No, that product was even from the beginning something that I want to have. That I want to have like nice looking, compact wash bag to have with me, like whenever I go somewhere outside the city or to work or something like that, to have like the possibility to.
I actually this is something from a tip from me, guys, because when you have a lot of bags and you, for example, decide what you want to wear every morning, like I do, and I'm in a rush, so I have a pouch like that, but something from Amazon, synthetic, with all my stuff, and I just take it out and put in the other bag if I want to have a brown bag, not for example black.
Reasonable.
Yeah. So, but that would be a lot nicer than my laundry bag from Amazon.
Yeah, that's possible.
I actually took it even with me right now. I can show later. But it's just one fast switch.
Yeah.
I can show it, guys, because we have video, so why not? So compare this one, travel laundry bag, with this one.
Yeah, it has a different purpose.
Exactly.
This one is lighter.
Yeah, so my stuff. So if you have multiple bags, then you can go with some kind of laundry bag and just have your stuff there, and then when you choose. But for me, it would be very difficult to actually match something with this yellow bag. Is it like a special product, or is it popular?
We sold a couple of them. Like
This is really cool.
like but to promote it, we find the reasonable car.
Yeah, it was the yellow Porsche.
Yeah.
I remember that photo shooting with
Yeah,
Lucas.
Yes. So it was. It's possible to wear something like that, but you have to be specific about it.
That's a great idea for Christmas gifts, because I usually ask for something that I would never buy by myself, because I would like what I'm gonna do with a yellow bag. So maybe I can ask
Someone else to do that.
Santa can provide yellow bags. But what was your first bestseller? Was it a bag, or was it a belt, or something even else? What was the product that actually, now I feel secure in this business, that I'm not gonna look for something else, like, okay, it goes well?
Yeah, great question. Like, well,
not weekender bag.
no, everyday bag.
Everyday bag.
Everyday
we
bag.
we have some bags here right now.
It should be somewhere.
Yeah. So it was something like this.
More or less, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was very similar. Just I don't remember this strap.
Yeah, because we have like
this were
10 versions. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I still have one in black
Oh, yeah, I know.
at home. It's just
With gold hardware.
with what?
With gold hardware.
Aha, yeah, exactly. Gold or brass maybe.
It
Something
was
like that.
brushed gold, as I remember.
Okay, I remember that. And do you have any new products right now that you're gonna launch soon? Something that you want to share, or maybe a teaser?
No, not today. I think that in
This one also.
it's kind of new, but it's
Tote bag?
yeah. So it's like
Big
the
one.
Big one, yeah. I was using it for a trip to Italy for 3 days. It was possible to pack everything.
Really?
Yeah. It was not pleasant because it was kind of heavy, but from like the space inside, it was possible to do that.
Interesting.
But new belts, there will be new belts, like lots of new belts. Yeah.
Cowboy belts?
Yes,
Or inch
too.
belts? No, we looked on. So we saw some belts with hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
like
cowboy belt. I remember this year's summer pity. I wore this cow belt,
Yeah, very nice belt.
and a lot of people wrote to me, just take off this belt. Like, okay, dude, but I'm not gonna do that. But it's great because people comment. Some people actually commented that they want this belt.
Yeah. I bet it's kind of good. Like it's from the unusual belts, it's selling unexpectedly good.
Really?
Yes.
So that's why you're gonna have it in black right now.
Yeah.
with hair. But do you get some reviews from customers? Like, do you have a lot of customers that are coming back for new belts?
Yes. Then we have some customers that, for example, bought like 10 or 15 belts, and we see that something new. So yeah, so we have that group of customers that likes our belts and the idea of how we're making them and so on. So yes.
And also something that Sartolane was one of the first brands actually in menswear that was not participating, because Black Friday will be soon.
Yeah.
It was not participating in this Black Friday sales.
Yes, that's one of our policies, that we are not doing that at all. Like no promotions.
Because
the
it's
idea,
still-
high level
it's-
concept of the brands.
It's still the price is reasonable, so you don't need to make those.
From our perspective, it's not fair to the people that are paying like the regular price.
And then they
we
say
are
that
not-
it's 70% off, and
For example, yeah. And so from our perspective, it was way better to price it at the first time fair and just keep that price. as long as it's possible.
I mean, it's fair because even in Sweden, a lot of brands, they offer belts even 3 times more expensive. And I know that they are similar. Maybe Silver Ostrich that I mentioned is something different because I think they have their own buckles.
Yeah,
Very
but the buckle was
special
like
ones.
they are in many cases they are using silver as a material. But the most expensive belts in their offer are silver.
Silver. Yeah, I remember they also had some kind of rings a few years ago for 1,000 euro. That was really cool. But maybe it's an idea for the future to offer some rings also to fit the buckle, because that would be actually something cool to have a buckle and the ring that is very similar in design.
Yeah, but in this case we have to prepare the very good project of the buckle and connect it to the project of the ring. Yeah, it's possible.
But so now you're just alone with Sartolane. Your co-founder didn't feel the idea, just left.
Yes. Yeah. Like he right now has like 3 kids, a wife, and like normal steady job.
But you also have.
Right now, yeah, but it took a while to
develop the company.
yeah, to be at that point that we are right now. A couple of
10 years.
additional years.
10 years. Do you...
With Marcin, it was like we spent, I think that's 5 years together.
Oh, okay, so that's
it was a lot of time. I spent a lot of time with him.
I think I actually remember which guy, because it was two guys. One was without beard and the other one was with beard. So it was a while ago. I was married back then. Yeah, so my life was also very different. I still lived in Warsaw, and now it's also a different city. And actually, that's off topic, but actually today I felt like I don't feel in Warsaw at home. I feel in Stockholm at home.
Okay. But it took a while.
It took a while. I mean, 8 years in Stockholm, not in Stockholm, 4 years in Stockholm, actually 5th year right now. Yeah, but really cool. I see that Sartolane is making cool stuff. You're not afraid of colors
and form, because like in many cases we are making it like the 1-inch belt.
Yeah.
Like when we started the idea, it was not popular at all, and we had like lots of questions when the men's belt will be available. Yeah, sure.
But in Poland or international?
Yes.
International.
In both cases. Yes, in both.
But I think that right now you're focusing on international sales.
Yes. Like it's like the huge disproportion. Like there is like Poland is like our 3rd, 4th, or 5th market right now. So like every month France and Germany is bigger market than Poland.
I mean, I don't see a lot of bags like that, and even
that's kind of flashy.
But are you going to develop some bags, for example, in canvas, also? Were you thinking about that?
We were making canvas bag.
I remember.
Quite a long
I think
time.
it was green and navy.
Yeah, but there is one huge problem with that. Like most people are willing to pay for the leather, and they are not willing to pay
for canvas
reasonable money, because the labor, the price is almost the same. Like the cost of the labor to make the canvas bag and to make the leather.
Yeah, of course.
It's almost the same, and the cost of material, the bill of material, is sure it's lower, but
not enough
to balance it out. Like we have it. Yeah, it's unfeasible from the economic perspective.
So what's the hardest with having a brand like that? What's the hardest to balance it out, as you said, the cost and to find a great leather, or to find some new ideas? What inspires you also?
From the beginning, like resistance. You have to be like very durable, like that too.
Oh, I'm not patient at all.
Like that's, I think,
with suppliers or with
everything, because so many things could go wrong during the production or during the preparation of production or the production itself or the sale, the logistics. Yeah, like to have it everything inside, like the in-house, it's a challenge. And even like outsourcing the production, yeah, it is, because it's a problem too, because you don't control the process. So you can have two worlds and both are bad. Either you can control the process and you spend lots of time to do that, or you don't control, you just see the end result of it. And both things are bad from the time perspective or like the controlling perspective. So yeah.
But I guess now it's easier because you have the production in-house.
Now it's easier because we are making ourselves things that we are good at and outsourcing the things that someone else is good at. So yeah, in this case, it's very good, like divide to select the products that are
Time effective also.
Yeah, and cost effective. Because usually when someone is good at something, they either produce something cheaply or and like reasonable quality, or kind of expensive but at top quality. So yeah, you have to find like the people that likes to do those things, like
Middle ground.
not even the middle ground, like try to find the best and try to think about it like we have to think about the product in a way that what we are able to sell in like the price that's why our like the product portfolio is not like full, like it's not complete.
Yeah, but right now you have a lot of stuff. I mean, in the beginning it was just two different
Yeah.
bags.
Yes, but in many cases we could have like way more products, but we have to balance it out from the like the production feasibility. That's the main focus, to make the product that is good in terms of quality, looks nice, it's in a reasonable price, and we are able to make it in like reasonable amount of time, and like all the supply chain is reasonable to the extent that it's possible to make it.
Just that it works.
Yeah,
But it's interesting that I think a lot of because main marketing funnel, I would say, is actually menswear guys.
Yes,
Yeah, a lot of guys know Sartolane and use their belts, bags, but also it's very niche.
Yeah, but it's very good from that perspective, because we have like huge luck when we are talking about our clients, because in 70%, 80% they are like fashion enthusiasts.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they're not afraid of yellow bags.
Yeah, that's one of the things. They are open to some kind of experiment. So that's good. And the second thing, that they are open to try the new brand, and that was like very good like 5, 7, 10 years ago, from their perspective, depending on the market that we are talking about.
Yeah, they were looking for something new.
Yeah, they were looking.
I guess a Polish brand was something very strange on many markets, exotic.
Yes, and in some markets it is
still.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because, for example, I think it's more. The word. Sometimes I forgot even the words in Polish. But it's more interesting for people from other countries that is Polish than for Polish people, because now Polish. No, I want to have something with the big logo.
But the French has the same thing.
They don't want to have the French.
Yeah, there are a group of French people that wants to explore something different.
But they have a lot.
Yeah, they are blessed with the luxury brands. Yeah, like everything that. Yeah.
But okay, guys, but we also want to know something about your private life. What's your hobby? Because you're not a menswear dude, so you're just always there in your sneakers at P2 Omo, never loafers.
No.
Maybe sometimes you have some.
I have 2 pairs of loafers that I'm using.
And
3 pairs, sorry, 3.
Oh,
yeah,
I have 18, so.
Yeah, I know.
The disproportion.
But from that perspective, I'm on the minimalist side. Yeah, so I have a wife, I have a kid. My favorite human by far, my daughter, and I'm running, so that's define me as a person, as I understand. Because if you're a runner,
running. Okay,
Yeah, so-
I'm also a runner right now, but not as big. I ran yesterday
good,
on the snow,
Yeah, that's very good.
and I'm I'm okay. No scars.
That's very good.
I'm not hurt.
But winter is very good time to run.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay, tell us why.
because the usual running places are empty because no one is running.
And no one was running actually, and I'm at Bemovo right now, so it was empty.
Yeah, so that's the first thing.
In Stockholm, everyone is running.
Yeah, because it's not an unusual weather, and right now in Poland, back then when we were kids, snow during the winter was obvious. It was snowing
exactly.
And right now,
No, it's not.
Yesterday it started snowing, and I told my daughter we are going outside right now, to do something. And we have to, and we spent almost 2 hours.
But also interesting fact, because from the airport yesterday I took a bus to the city because I thought that I'm not taking a cab. I just want to go locals with a bus. And there was a guy with a bike, and why he is not using the bike? I mean, because it was snowing, and in Stockholm,
amateur.
Exactly, amateur. Because in Stockholm everyone is taking a bike even when
Not a
it's
reason.
snowing. And he with the bike, bus was full with people, and this was funny. But he was very nice for all those people, so I guess they accepted him inside the bus.
Maybe not him, but his bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, but crazy.
Yeah, okay, so you're a runner. Then you need to have some running accessories in leather.
Oh, that's the idea. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Right now I'm in the process of making a bag, when I'm going for some kind of run, half marathon and so on. So I'm thinking of creating a bag that is for this purpose, to have to pack all the things, especially during the spring or the autumn.
But are you gonna run with this bag?
No. It's for organization. Yeah.
In leather.
No, maybe I will finish some things with leather, because it's always good to have a big handle made from leather, or for example the bottom of the bag or the backpack, to have the more durability and more luxury.
Yeah, also with leather, it always looks good. But we can find maybe vests. Runner vest.
No.
That would look maybe a bit like something for adults.
Like the pity run. It's
guys. Interesting stuff, guys. If you don't know the brand, you need to check Sartolane.com and PL as well, guys from Poland, because a lot of people from Poland still listen to our podcast in English. So thank you. Thanks. I mean, I followed the journey of Sartolane from the very beginning, and a lot of I think I have I don't have big weekender from Sartolane.
Yeah,
but I don't think this bag.
But that was the big weekender. It was our choice to not do that.
Yeah.
Because
they don't look good.
That's one of the
that's
one of the problems. But the second problem is why carry so many things with you? It's way better to get the suitcase on the wheels.
Yeah, but this is still a hand baggage. Because it's in Ryanair with so still.
I don't think that right now, because right now they have to be in a specific shape.
But if you have priority at Wizz Air or Ryanair, you can have a trolley and a bag like that.
They will. But I think that still they will change it in 2 years to extract as much money as it's possible from.
Yeah, exactly. But still, it works. It's kind of big. It doesn't look good because it's just soft.
Yeah.
But I don't think this brand is still on the market.
No, I think they are not with us anymore.
They didn't have the proper marketing.
I don't think that's that.
Yeah, we're not gonna mention the brand. But if you guys are interested, maybe you can see on some of my stories the bag. Yeah, but this would be nice. Yeah, I like it, and even the yellow one. Yeah.
Maybe. But we were very close to make the trolley in leather.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So maybe we will do that next year.
Special. Okay, guys. So follow Sartolane, check their products, belts. I think all of my belts except one are actually from Sartolane. Yeah. And I prefer the trousers and suits with belts. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mateusz.
Thanks for visiting us.
Guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and leave a comment. Bye bye. Ciao. And next episode will be with another Polish guy, Łukasz. Yeah.
Very good friend.
Ciao.
Ciao.